Am I on? Can you guys hear me? Can people hear me? Hello, hello. Can people hear me? I want to make sure people can hear me before I answer any questions. Can someone in the chat let me know if you guys can hear me? Okay, cool. Hold on, let me... All right. I did a live, I think, over a week ago. Had some fun with it, so I thought I'd do another one. It's not going to be as long for sure because I have stuff to do later on the day. But I thought I'd hop on, answer some questions, talk with you guys. I also have some work to do as well, so I'm going to do that on the side. But yeah, hello, hello. Nice seeing you guys. Tom's getting buff. Thank you, but probably not. Isao, is it possible for a third world country person to make 10K per month on Upwork? Is it possible? Yes, there's a lot of people doing so. You can go on Upwork yourself and see them for yourself. How do you get Apollo? How do you get so many contracts on Upwork? Using hashtags. What do you mean using hashtags? I don't know what you mean by using hashtags to get contracts, but I think the reason why I'm able to get so many contracts is because I've been doing this for a long time, and I've built a portfolio, a profile. I've learned how to talk to clients to get them to sign contracts. So there's a lot of experience involved. That's the short answer. How are you, Zero? Thanks. I'm good. Is it possible? Yeah, just answered your question. Creative Me Blue. So what jobs do you do on Upwork? Mostly the jobs that I do are content creation or social media management related. Sorry, I'm doing some stuff on the side real quick. I might do like a live where I'm literally just working with you guys and you guys can work with me. Just that's it. Might be cool. Zero, what are your system specs? Tell complete, please. What do you mean system specs? Like, you mean my computer? I don't know anything about computers. I'm sorry if I'm misunderstanding your question. But yeah, I have a very basic generic computer that I've had for over a year. It's like one of those like all-in-one computers. It's not that great. I spent a couple $100 on it. There's no like desktop. It's like built into the monitor. It's like an all-in-one thing. And I used to play games on it too, so you can imagine how bad that experience was. Yeah, I have a very basic computer. Is 500 a month on Connect's a good start? I think that's a great start. That's a lot more than I was spending, but to be fair, the cost of applying to a job was a lot cheaper when I started, so you might be spending more. But yeah, I think that's a good start. Does Project Catalog get you noticed, Rotimi? I've never used the Project Catalog. I've seen it. I think I actually tried it, but it didn't work and I took it out. I'm not too sure. But I mean, you can try it. I don't think it would hurt, you know. What's your closing rate from Upwork? I can't really say a percentage off the top of my head, but maybe somewhere between 10 to 30%. Um, if we're including like trial runs and very short-term projects, maybe like 30 to 40. Um, the reason for that though is because all the jobs and the people that I talk to are people that reach out to me first, right? If I'm applying to a job, like when I first started, when I was applying to jobs, the chance of me getting hired was a lot lower because I was reaching out to them, whereas now it's they're reaching out to me. So I'm more likely to get hired. I think Upwork says it too. Um, you're like some percentage more likely to get hired if you apply through an invite or through a DM. Yeah, so my closing rate's a lot higher than what it started with, but not perfect at all. I lose a lot of clients too. Um, so yeah, Polo because hashtags can help people find your profile, for example. I've never used hashtags on Upwork, so I'm not too sure what you mean by that. Maybe I'm missing something. Picks, what's good pricing for social media management along with Facebook ads? You have to come up with it yourself. I think that's the best answer I could give. But for me, I started with I think 600 a month for social media management. I never sold Facebook ads. So Zero, I partnered up with my friend, but he left. I got clients worth $200 and I have to hire someone. Should I just stop everything like outreach and deliver the work first? If you can't handle more than one client, then yeah, I would stop doing outreach and just work on that client. Salim, best advice you can give for a beginner? Best advice. If I could just give one advice, it's tough. I think a lot of people, I think it's two things. One is consistency, and two is self improvement. I think a lot of the reason why people aren't successful is because they're either not consistent, they do it for a very short amount of time and then they quit, or they do it for weeks, months, whatever, but they don't improve, right? So they're the same person from month 3 that they are from month 1, and that shouldn't be the case. You should be improving every week, every month. Your profile should be improving. Your portfolio should be improving. Your writing skills should be improving. Your sales calls and your sales skills should be improving. Um, so yeah, if you're not improving, if you're not improving, you should catch yourself, record your calls, watch them back. It's going to be really cringy, but you have to kind of go through it. And yeah, work on improvement. So Hey sorry I'm pronouncing it wrong. Upwork is very expensive now, and I don't think it's good to invest time on it. I don't think expensive. Yeah, I agree, but saying that it's not a good investment, I disagree with that. All right, it's worked out for me. That's good. I closed 25% on average. Yeah, that's really good. I think when I was starting out, I was talking like for every 10 clients that messaged me back, I would maybe sign one. Maybe. That was when I was starting out. Nick, going in the market for social media, would you suggest seeing what others in my area charge for their service and copy the price or lower them a little as a beginner? Yeah, Nick, that's exactly what I did. But I lowered it a little bit because I was a beginner. So yeah, you don't have to copy me. You can do what I do. Or if you have experience, you can increase it. Completely up to you. But I lowered it. But yeah, I checked out some freelancers in my area and looked at what they were charging as well. I made ad campaigns in order to have clients, and my numbers are not even close to yours in income. I'm trying to learn. Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time, or I'd say a long time, but it's like a year and a half. Um, so that's probably why I just keep going at it. What's up, Adrian? What's up? Doing pretty good. Pretty busy. See some people from the Discord here. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I think YouTube Live it's pretty fun. I don't know if Discord has like a live thing too. Maybe I should do that as well for the people in the group. But yeah, if you guys want, you guys can join the Discord. Joe, can I show you my Fiverr gig and you help me and give your thoughts about it? I've never worked with Fiverr. I've never done Fiverr, so I don't know if I'd be the right guy to give advice. You're probably more experienced when it comes to Fiverr than I am. It's not expensive. If you close one client for 1K, spend 500 on connects, you can still scale, and these are safe numbers. Yeah, that's what I was. That's kind of what I've been preaching when I talk about Upwork being a really good business model, because all it takes is one client to pay for all your expenses. You can't really get that in pretty much any other business model. So yeah, it's expensive, and yeah, you're gonna have to invest money, but it's just like every other business where you invest money, but the return is, I think it's pretty good. And then when you get to a point where, at least where I'm at, you get to a point where you don't even spend money on connects anymore. So it's all just profit. What should we do with clients who keep posting jobs and never hire? I'm tired. Yeah, it's thankfully I don't have to deal with that anymore. To be honest, there's not really much you can do. You can get better at kind of weeding out what jobs are like not good jobs. So that's why I kind of preach to be kind of picky. So if the client doesn't have like reviews, if the client didn't put much detail in the job descriptions, if the client has bad reviews, even whatever, then yeah, I wouldn't apply. I think the best thing you could do is just limit yourself to what jobs you apply to. There's not much you can do. It sucks. Some people just post a job and forget about it. They just don't hire, or they hire someone and they don't take the job down, and people keep applying, even though they're not looking for anybody anymore. Rotimi, what's the best way to push your profile up the ranks on Upwork to get noticed? I don't know. I never actually tried to rank up on Upwork. I just naturally did it. I think, yeah, I don't know how Upwork does the ranking systems. It might be just like a rotate. I've heard it's like a rotation thing where like if you're new, they might push your profile up more, something like that. And then if you have like a good response rate, good ratings, if you're active, you might get pushed up. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on this. They don't say how they do their rankings. But yeah, I've been fortunate enough to be in the higher ranks for my niche. But it's just a lot of consistency. I've never like tried to build up my profile. Oh, okay. I just remembered. I forgot who said it, but the person who's talked about the hashtags. Are you talking about the tags like content creation, graphic design, social media, like the skill tags? Is that what you're talking about? That just came to my mind right now. Maybe that's not what you're talking about. Adrian, yeah, I've seen you and a couple of the other guys are having good success, which is good. It's all about consistency. I think now you're gonna get to that stage where it's like you almost get like overwhelmed with the work. That's the fun part. Precious, don't delete it. I'll watch it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not gonna delete it. I found that if I just end stream, it just stays on my channel so people can watch it. Apollo, do you think a course in computer science is good? Programming? Like you creating a course or you watching a course in computer science? And what is it for? By the way, I mean, up to you. Jamie, subscribe, but I'm struggling with consistency. How do I improve my consistency and not to rely on motivation? How to not rely on motivation. Um, do you want me to be harsh, or I mean, if I like, I think I had the same mindset as you, whereas I wouldn't really work until I was motivated to work. I was really lazy. I still am. Um, but I saw like a video of someone like, I saw one of those like motivational clips where some guy was just like, um, if you don't want to work, or if you're not motivated, or if you don't feel motivated to, do what you're supposed to do, just don't do it. And then you're going to fall behind on from the people who work regardless of whether or not they feel motivated. So Jamie, I work when I feel motivated, and I work when I don't feel motivated. And if you're only going to work when you feel motivated, you're going to lose to me, because I work every day. And let's say you feel motivated 3 days a week, you're only working 3 days a week. I'm working 7 days a week. Who's making more money? Um, so it's up to you. That I hope that's you don't rely on motivation. There's going to be days where you don't feel motivated to work. There's going to be days where you just want to not do anything. Um, you have to just have a system and just stick with it. Force yourself. Can you do a book review? Probably not, to be honest. I don't really read books. I should, but probably not. I'm getting frustrated. I keep telling myself to do. Am I blurry? Maybe it's the lighting. That doesn't matter. It's just audio, anyways. I keep telling myself to do this entrepreneur thing, yet I've been doing nothing all year and avoiding jobs. I flipped phones this year, but without a car, it's a hassle. Yeah, you're getting frustrated because you tell yourself to do a business, but you're doing nothing. I'm sorry, that's your fault. Yeah, if you actually felt frustrated, you wouldn't be doing nothing. I think. Stop avoiding jobs. Stop avoiding work. I might be harsh, but it's the truth. I'm talking to you guys like how I would talk to myself, my younger self. Sometimes people just need the harsh words. It's hot in my room. I'm sweating. I spent 150 connects and no jobs, even though they didn't even see it, even though I was boosted, so I gave up on Upwork. Couple things, Mr. Space. 150 connects is not as much as you might think. That's number one. Number two, I wouldn't boost proposals. I would rather spend connects applying to 2 jobs than applying to 1 job and boosting it. I think applying to 2 is much more effective. And then 3, work on like grammatical stuff, because even in the sentence that you wrote, there's some stuff that I had to kind of read over twice. You can use AI for it, but definitely work on that. You have to just put yourself in the client's perspective. A lot of people make spelling mistakes, and I understand if people are from, if English isn't your first language, that's fine. But you can use AI tools to fix grammatical errors. If you put yourself in the client's perspective, I don't care how good you are at something. If you can't put a sentence together or 2 sentences together that I can read smoothly, it's a big turnoff. And then because it's like small things, right? And because of that small thing, you miss out, like the client misses out on your big skill set, which is, whatever it is. Just because you didn't spend the time to correct your sentence. That's what I find a lot of the times. A lot of the times that people tell me like, I've applied or I spent this many connects and I've applied to this many jobs and it didn't work. I say like send me your cover letter. Let me see what you're doing. Um, and then I read over it and I'm like I wouldn't hire you if you know. Yeah, you need to fix your proposals. That's why I talked about the improvement. There's always something you can improve on. Always. Hey Alvaro, Jason, why don't you buy a car? Um, I got rid of my car a couple months ago, and I still don't have one. I got rid of it because I didn't need it. I was pretty much working from home. Everything around me was like walking distance. Um, so I found that I didn't need a car, and if I had to go to like some place that's like kind of far but not too far, I had a bike, and I thought it was good exercise at the time. So I thought, why not? And then I've been living like this ever since. If I really, really need a car, like I'm going somewhere, then I'll grab an Uber, um, spend a couple bucks here and there. Maybe like I've probably Ubered like 2 times a month, 3 times a month max. And like in total, my payment is still lower than what I paid for like my car payment, my insurance, my gas, whatever. So I've saved a lot of money getting rid of my car. It's not for everyone. Some people need their car, but at least for now, I found that I don't need one. Pratish, can you review some Upwork profiles? Yeah, if you go to the Discord, I review all my students' profiles. Hey, Akil. Sorry, I might be mispronouncing names. I'm starting to get a little stressed out by the amount of work I have to keep up with. Yeah, it's a good problem to have. I remember, like, I don't know if I said this in my channel, but I've had panic attacks before. I don't know if it was a panic attack, but I've had times where like I started getting dizzy because of all the work that I had to do, and I didn't know what to do and how to keep up with it. So I remember like sitting, like just sitting on my bed like this, and like hand over my face like this, going like I have so much stuff to do. I don't. And I started panicking in my head. I remember it. Good times. You get used to it. But yeah, good problem to have. Yeah, it's hot in my room. Dries, please, I have a question about communication with clients. Just get my first client, but I lose him, but I don't know how to talk. Do you have like strategy or any advice for us? What do you mean you don't know how to talk? So you lost your client because you haven't communicated with him, or what is it? Because if that's the case, that's on you. Even if English isn't your first language, again, it doesn't excuse you from not communicating with the client. You should always be communicating with the client. I think to start freelancing on Upwork now, you have to already have a job to invest money in it because the platform become expensive. Yeah, you do need money up front if you're just starting out, for sure. Jebediah, thoughts on buying clothes? I don't really buy clothes. Yeah, I'm very frugal. I think the last time I spent money on clothes was when I bought some socks a couple years ago. That's probably it. Yeah, all the clothes that I have are like really old, or like I get them as gifts. Um, yeah, a lot of like I think like 60-70% of my clothes are gifts. That motivational quote sounds like Andrew Tate. I don't know if it was, but I saw a clip of it. I saw a clip, a motivational clip. I forgot who it was or who said it. Apollo, taking a computer programming course like to make better websites. Hashtags are to help visitors find a specific topic of interest. Oh, then we're probably talking about different tags. I don't know what tags. I don't use hashtags for Upwork. But taking a course, I mean, why not? I'm not in computer programming, so I can't really say much on that. But I mean, if you're interested in it, why not? Tish, do you need any help for free? I'm a graphic designer, UX, UI. Yeah, I am blurry. I don't know why. It might be the lighting. But thanks for the offer, but I think for now I'm good. Um, I don't really want people to do work for free, anyways. I'm a very non-believer in free work, doing free work, but I appreciate it. Regarding RSS, the solution to replace that is to request an API key, but I'm always rejected, and they're not giving any specific reason. Any ideas? Not too sure, but for the RSS thing, I made a video on like using a bot to get Upwork notifications. You can check it out. Jose, I need help with Upwork. What can I do? Can I send my profile here? Um, I would not recommend sending your profile here, but you can join the Discord and can take a look maybe if I have time. On Fiverr, no one contact me. I never received any guy trying to buy, just scammers. Um, yeah, I don't use Fiverr. Maybe try Upwork. I also chat GPT too for proposals. Yeah, so I would say like write your if you're using ChatGPT, I'm not saying use ChatGPT to completely write your proposal. I'm saying use ChatGPT as like a spell checker, right? Like write your proposal to the best of your ability, and then put it into ChatGPT and say, "Hey, ChatGPT, can you take my Upwork proposal and fix any grammatical errors or spelling mistakes?" That's what I mean. I do not recommend using ChatGPT to write Upwork proposals. I just started following your channel and landed my first Upwork job as a graphic designer. I love to create thumbnails for your videos as a thank you. I appreciate it. I had a lot of people reach out to me saying they want to create thumbnails for me. Um, I always appreciate it, but to be honest, I don't know if I'm just being stubborn, but I prefer just not having good thumbnails because I don't want my videos to be. I don't know. It's like when you see those channels with like the crazy like Mr. Beast type thumbnails. Um, I don't know. It's like when I before I started my YouTube channel, I remember saying to myself like, I'm not gonna have these fancy thumbnails or these fancy edits because when I watch videos, at least like informational videos where I want to learn, I don't really care about what type of thumbnails I have or like um, maybe the quality of the video. I care about the quality of the what the topic is about and the actual value that's provided in the video. But like I don't really care about the thumbnails or all the crazy fancy edits, the B rolls. So that's why I've never really hired a video editor or a thumbnail designer. Um, but yeah, that's just how I wanted to have my channel. I told myself that I would create a channel um, like for myself that I would watch. And like I remember telling myself like I'm gonna create a channel where the target audience is a version of me, like a younger version of me, um, like just me trying to teach the younger version of myself. That was my mindset going into creating this YouTube channel, um, and I think yeah, and it's worked out. That's why again, like even my videos, I don't have these like edits. I don't have any B rolls at all. It's because I wouldn't care about it. Like I don't care about videos that have these crazy edits or crazy thumbnails. It doesn't matter to me. At least like informational videos. Entertainment, maybe it's a um, different topic, but at least for informational videos, educational videos, I don't care. So yeah, and a lot of people that um, do free work, like I have people tell me that they want to create or do my video edits or thumbnails for free. Um, but a lot of it's just like you start off for free and then later on you start paying. And I don't really think I'm ever gonna end up paying for a video editor or thumbnail designer. I just get the automatic thumbnails from YouTube, and the video edits are really easy for me. Jawad, do you think some bot projects are there? For sure. Or bot projects? I mean, I don't know if there are bots on Upwork. Maybe just really unaware clients, but I'm not sure about bots. Can I do this while working full time? Sure, I think. But your upside is going to be a bit capped. Is Upwork big in the UK? Not too sure. I'm not. I'm from the US, so I'm not. I don't know. Do you have plans to learn Photoshop? Probably not. Don't need to. Do you think visualization exercises, such as I don't know what that is worthwhile? Visualization exercises like meditating and stuff. I think I had a phase where I was like doing meditation, and I think it did help. So yeah, why not? Akil, what is your major? I was a business major in college. Jay, support from Australia. Thank you, thank you. How much of your success can be attributed to having a business degree? Um, I would say I want to say zero, to be honest. Um, but to be fair, I've had clients tell me like, "Do you have a college degree?" And I said yes, and I don't know if that helped, but they did ask. Um, but yeah, I don't think so. Like, for example, if you're a social media manager or content creator, and if I'm a business looking for a social media manager or content creator, I'm not asking you, do you have a college degree? I'm asking you like, can you show me your portfolio? What kind of clients have you worked with? How good are you at this? Those are the questions I'm asking. I don't really care about whether or not you have a college degree, unless like you have a graphic design college degree or something like that. Maybe that's something you can. I guess that helps. But I don't think my degree had anything to do with my success. Like clickbait thumbnails. Yeah, I was never a fan of clickbait thumbnails. But I think, yeah. How much money do I need to start freelancing? You need enough to spend money on connects. I would say to start, if you want to be safe, you need to be applying to like 5 to 10 jobs a day. And the cost of connects is like 16, like 8 to or like 10 to 16 job or connects per job. So maybe like 100 a day, little less than that, maybe somewhere around there. I forgot how many. I forgot how much it costs. I saw one of Futur videos from Chris. He said that there are now new trends where people like non-edited videos, thumbnails, and videos are to the point. That's why, yeah, like I remember like when I created my channel, I said like I'm not, because I was thinking like, do I have to, learn how to create thumbnails or do all these video edits? And I was like, I thought about it and I said, I don't really care if a video has these fancy thumbnails or um, these crazy edits in it. I actually prefer videos that don't have these edits and all these b-rolls nonstop. It's kind of distracting. I just want to like most of the time if it's like an informational video, I'm not even watching the video. I just have like my headphones in and I'm just listening to the guy talking or I'm just listening to the audio. Um, so yeah, I was like, I don't care about it. So I'm gonna create a channel kind of like that. Flop Games Thinker, hi Thomas, hello. Flopkin, bro, I don't know why. I love you. Thank you. Is there any cool social media app that's new that you know? No. Social media app, no. Oh, I'm really blurry. I have a client who I've done design work for multiple times, but we just created a new milestone from the existing jobs. I'm new to Upwork. Is it better to end the contract and accept new job posting? I don't know why I'm so blurry. I'm gonna end the video soon, anyways. It's been 36. Why would you do that? The only time you would do that is if you talk with the client and say like, "Hey, are you okay with me ending this contract?" And then you like leaving a review for my profile since I am new, and then I'll create a new contract, or you can create a new contract and we can start from there. Maybe that's the only reason. But if you have no issues, I don't know why you end the contract and create a new one. What skills now are good to start on Upwork? I've done social media management and content creation, so that's the only thing I can talk about. Dan, why are you so cute? Thank you. Don't know. Hey Thomas, I noticed your clients only see the first two lines of proposals. How can I ensure the opening grabs their attention enough to make them click and read the whole proposal? Um, I can't give you the answer you're looking for because it depends on the job. But the best broad answer I can give you is to just put yourself in their shoes, and pretend you're the client and you're receiving these job proposals. What type of two sentences would catch your attention? Then kind of go from there. What are your future plans since you're making decent money now? Have you thought about getting married? You can afford a wife at this point. That's funny. Future plans? I don't know. And I'm not really the type of guy to just plan that far ahead. I'm just more of a here and now type of a guy. Focus on the now. Just keep going. Work as hard as I can until something comes up. I've been away from Upwork for a while now. Should I apply to jobs or prioritize availability badge and promote my accounts to getting rolling again? Up to you. Is there a reason why you're away from Upwork? And is there a reason why you want to get back in? Do you think changing your graphic design portfolio to something more impressive for a designer to look at but less for a client? Or you recommend having a portfolio similar to experts? What's a portfolio that's better for designers to look at but not for clients? I don't get it. If a design is good, then a design is good. How long does it usually take from getting into your program to getting your first Upwork gig? Typically, it depends, but it definitely does speed up the process. Because I think my program is set up so that it pretty much answers all of your questions that you might have. And in case you do have any questions, you could always reach out to me or people in the community to answer right away. Hey, I've been trying to do Upwork and my niches were coding and no jobs. Do you have any other niches that work? Again, I've only done social media management and content creation. So that's the only niche I can talk about. I felt ending it and completing newer jobs from the client will add to my total jobs and reviews. Yeah, so that's probably the only reason why you would ever end the contract while working with the client is if you want to end it to get a review. But you have to talk with the client and say, hey, are you okay with me ending the contract and you leaving some feedback so that I could get a review for my profile? Can you do some more videos about sales calls and find good projects and writing a cover letter? I don't know if I can do any more sales call videos, to be honest. I realized that I'm getting a lot more views on those videos, and just me kind of recording the client. I feel like I need to tread carefully when it comes to that kind of stuff. Red Flower, do you depend only on Upwork? Yeah, Upwork is my my main source of income. Why haven't I earned Rising Talent Badge? I have all the requirements. Not too sure. How long have you been doing it? Do I need a website? No, you do not. You do not need a website. Do you accept jobs when a client doesn't want Last question. Do you accept a job when a client doesn't want a contract in Upwork? Are you talking about taking clients off of Upwork? Yes, I do still accept jobs. Okay, one more question. Do you save up enough money from a job in order to complete the first job or two on Upwork? Because I gotta get the client's money first before I can hire a freelancer. Oh, okay. Good question. So I had this issue where, um, so I got hired, but Upwork didn't pay me the money that I got from my client. So when I was going out to hire freelancers, I had to use my own money to do that before I got the client's money. So yes, you do need some money for that. All right, guys, I've been here for like 40 minutes. I'm gonna take a break. It's getting really hot, so thank you guys for joining. I might do more of these soon. It was fun talking to you guys. And yeah, see you guys maybe next week. I'll try to make this a weekly thing. Bye bye. Bye bye.